Hello children, today in this video we are going to learn about symmetry. Symmetry is a concept which is commonly used in maths, especially in geometry. But you can see symmetry in arts and designs and many of the things which are around you. Now what is symmetry? An object that can be divided into two identical parts. They are symmetrical object. So you can say that if an object has symmetry, it is called as symmetrical object, and if an object doesn't have symmetry, it is called as asymmetrical objects. Now let us see few examples of symmetrical and asymmetrical figures or objects. Now children, you can see many things here. The first one, this leaf. Is it symmetrical or not symmetrical? You need to find out. So you can see here you can divide this into two identical pieces, two identical parts. So this is example of symmetry. Again, this one is also an example of symmetry. Here also you can divide this leaf into two equal parts. So this is also an example of symmetry. And this leaf also the best example of symmetry. Now you see here this leaf. You cannot divide it into two equal parts. So this is not the example of symmetry. This is asymmetry. Now see, come to this triangle. This is a equilateral triangle. You can see that all the three parts are of same sides. So this one you can divide into two equal parts. Here can see all the three sides are of different size, different length. So this is not an example of symmetry, because when you fold it or when you divide it into two parts, you will not get identical parts. Now look at this pencil. This is not an example of symmetry because the shape of this is different. When you divide it, you will not get the same pieces. This is example of symmetry. Equal parts will be there when you will divide. Here, this you can say a little bit it is similar, but the shape, the expression which is shown, that is not at the center. So this is also not an example of symmetry. Spoon. This, when you divide into two parts, you will get two equal parts. So this is example of symmetry. Now come to this one. See here, this curve shape is there, because of which you will not be able to divide this into two equal parts. So this is asymmetry. Now here this is example of symmetry, and this car, this is also an example of symmetry. You can divide into two equal parts, and this pen, you will not be able to divide into two equal parts. So this is not symmetry, this is asymmetry. Look at this figure. Again here also you can see, if you will divide this to half, you will not get the same parts. Okay, so this is not an example of symmetry, this is asymmetry. Now children, you can see here a shape, it's a circle. When you fold it from half, you will get a line like this. When you open it, you can see here one line. So this line is called line of symmetry. Or you can also say, in place of line of symmetry, you can also say axis of symmetry. Or you can also say this line is mirror line. So this line, this can be said as, this is imaginary line which is called line of symmetry or axis of symmetry or mirror line. These three are same. Now children, here you can see there are three parts I have written here. Line of symmetry can be a vertical line symmetry, horizontal line symmetry and diagonal line symmetry. See, this is the shape. Okay, if I will divide this by using a vertical line, so this is what? Vertical line.